off this day doing some laundry. The holidays seem like they're in full swing, and I like it. We had a little bit of snow flurries off and on the past few days, but nothing that's sticking. But Bowie and Bo love snowboarding, so they're hoping for more snow soon, and I'm sure we'll get some, but you just kind of never know. We could kind of, the grass is still kind of green, which is weird. It's cold though, so it could snow anytime. We just have to keep watching. And I actually woke up today with a pretty bad headache and some tightness in my lower back, so I'm actually going to start the day off with a little yoga with Adrienne on YouTube. If you don't do yoga with Adrienne, if you've never checked her channel out, it's actually really, really, really good. And she has tons of playlists and like daily yoga challenges and stuff like that. And you know, she has like bedtime yoga and morning wake up stretch yoga. There's even yoga like from bed, I think. The kids like it, I like it. I need to get better about doing it every day because it really does help just to kind of stretch things out. I get so cramped up on the computer all day, and then even with knitting, it's just easy to like, you know, hunch too much. It's so good to stretch out this way and breathe. And starting off the day, I know I feel better if I just do it, so I should just make it a daily habit and I would feel so much better, I'm sure. The kids are so excited. It's December and I think everybody feels it. They do fun things in school. I think Bowie has a little band concert coming up. He's been playing the trumpet, which is super adorable. And he today asked if we could bake bread after school. He calls it mommy's bread, and it's a thing I started making during the pandemic. Like during 2020 when we were all home all the time, everybody was making bread, and it's just this simple, easy French bread that's like the easiest to make, and he calls it mommy's bread because it's his favorite, and he likes me to make grilled cheese with it. So he's like, after school, can we make mommy's bread? Because he knows when it's the holidays, I'm in the baking mood. And I'm like, you're right, let's bake something. And then he's like, maybe we can make cookies. And then I found a little cookie stamp set that I got last year. It's from, what are their names? Hearth and Hand from Target. Joanna Gaines. Is that right? It's these 3 little wooden and metal stamp snowflake cookie stamps. I think they're called cookie stamps. And they're super cute, but they only work with that really kind of firm dough. It's like a shortbread to keep the shape. You know, some doughs, when you make cookies with them, it just falls apart in the oven and, you know, spreads out. So I have to look up the right recipe to use with those and make sure I pick the one that works, because I know I've had some fails, and then I need to write down the one that works the best, because I know there's one that's my favorite. And that's a good one for cutout cookies too, where you want them to keep their crisp, nice shape, which I'm sure we'll be making those too as well. We do a lot of baking and cooking and fun stuff like that during December, and that is my favorite stuff to do. So I'm glad the kids enjoy it too. But yeah, I think after this, I'm gonna put everybody's piles together, and then I'm gonna go do some yoga. So last year I bought one of these little candy holders. It looks like a gumball machine in the Target dollar spot because I thought it was so cute. And I like to put like Hershey Kisses or chocolate in it during the holiday season. But I always forget one bag will not fill it up because it goes all the way to the bottom. And so my little trick is I'm going to use my trusty MDK adorable seasonal tea towel. And I'm going to roll it up a little bit and put this down inside to fill some space. Let's see if that is going to do it. And then, whoops, perfect. Can't even tell. Okay, close-up moment for some very beautiful yarns that I'm going to be winding up today. I mean, they're so cool. Hold on. Today I have a super fun project that's going to be in the works and I can't wait to get going. But first I have to wind up all these gorgeous yarns from Purl Soho. I'm going to combine them into a giant cushy textured scarf with fringe. And I can't wait to get working on it because I think it's going to come together really quickly and it's going to look so cool. So I'm going to start with my favorite Gentle Giant, which is the squishiest, nicest, 100% merino. I actually made all of our Christmas stockings with this yarn in a ton of different bright colors. That's really fun and it's just a dream to knit with and it's one of my favorites. Super, super soft, and that's kind of my base. Then I'm going to be using Fiddlehead, which is a newer yarn for Purl Soho. It's like a boucle, chunky, super soft again, textury yarn, mixing that in. And then I have two super fun skeins of Lovebird, which is a collaboration with Mono Steel Uruguay. And you have to go to Purl Soho and check out the rest of the colorways of these because, I mean, these are gorgeous, but there's so many really neat twists with different colors and I'm really obsessed with this. So I cannot wait to mix this all up and get knitting. So I better go get this wound. the day. I am gonna open a couple of my 12 Days of Madelinetosh boxes. If this is a spoiler for you, leave or pause or fast forward. I don't want to spoil anything, so here's the awesome little box of the year. I love their boxes each year and how creative they are, and how last year's was like a silver triangle with little triangle boxes, and it's just such a cool shape and so clever how they do it. So anyway, I'm gonna open, I think, boxes 1 and 2 today, just for fun. So if, again, leave if you don't want to see what's inside. Here's number 1. Very cute. Oh, it has a little message on the inside. 12 Days of MT is our annual maker calendar packed with inspiration, joy, and gifts from our dyers, favorite designers, and all of us at Team Tosh. Cute. And then, okay, so right off the bat, it says download your knit and crochet patterns here, 12 Days of MT. 12 Days Patterns, modern, fun, and streamlined. Chi Wei Rank's crochet duo will take you on a quantum journey. Awesome. And then find stars everywhere you look. Knit Vincent Williams accessories for a stellar adventure. Awesome, Vincent. Vesuvius Crafts. I follow both of these people on Instagram. The crochet designer is One Dog Woof, like W-O-O-F. Number 1 Dog Woof on Instagram. Super talented designer. And then Vincent is Vesuvius Crafts, Vesuvius_crafts. I'll put this in the notes because they're both amazing. So this is really exciting. Right away, you get to go check out your patterns. So I have to go do that right off the bat. And then I'm gonna open number 2 just because now I gotta see what's next. So again, if you don't wanna see, leave. Here's number 2, and it feels heavy. Like the number 1 was clearly very light because it was just a little piece of paper. But number 2 is like, this is not a mini skein. Okay. Okay. Let me open the other end because it has a little note. Okay. This is an entire full-size skein of Tosh Vintage. Oh my goodness, in a very beautiful, it's kind of a gray purple, if you can see. Gorgeous. Yep, Tosh Vintage. This is called Gossamer. 200 yards. What? This is not like any other little advent I've had before. I always get mini skeins, which I love, but this is a surprise. It says, fairies with gossamer wings bring forth beauty, grace, and joyful things. Molly Friedenfeld. Cool. Okay, that was a really fun advent open. I'm gonna go online now and check out the free patterns that come with the 12 Days of Madelinetosh. I ordered some pretty awesome ornaments this year. They are from M. Weinheim Art. And he does all kinds of things. He does Valentine's too. You might have seen this on Instagram or Facebook. He's awesome. All pop culture and bands and different artists from different genres. We have Kurt Cobain, Smells Like Christmas Spirit. Trent Reznor, Pine Inch Nails. That's super funny. Billy Corgan is Chili Corgan, the Smashing Pumpkins. Anyway, I'm just gonna thread some twine, baker's twine on these guys so they have something to hang from on our tree. They look so great. In the ceramics class I've been taking, I decided to make some little ornaments and use them as glaze tests. And so now that our class is wrapping up, I thought I would bring these home and get them ready to hang on the tree. So I found some little pieces of twine and I thought they looked kind of like they would match, kind of rustic. They're not the greatest little things, but they're kind of cute. I have a little roller that makes the knit print in the clay, and it's really fun. It turned out pretty cute. These are exactly the right length. Cute, right? Cute.
That's about it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for Vlogmas. Good night.